Hey, Parker here. Welcome to my channel, Yoshi on the Go, where we do cool stuff. And, well, Avengers Infinity War just passed the $2 billion mark in the global box office, making it the fourth movie of all time to join this exclusive club. Although adjusted for inflation, Gone with the Wind still reigns supreme. I see what you did there, Gone with the Wind. I see you. Okay. Anyways, I've been working on this list for over a year, and maybe even more than 2 years, maybe. But since Infinity War has reached this incredible milestone, it's time for this video to be made. And effectively, this is a list of all the actors that I could find that star in both the MCU as a whole and other movie properties. Scarlett Johansson and Chris Evans have been a dynamic duo ever since The Winter Soldier hit the silver screen. They have also been in several MCU movies, most of which have been together. This dynamic chemistry, however, actually began in the 2004 film The Perfect Score, in which Scarlett and Chris are high school students and they plot to steal the score for the SAT. They're always up for a heist or some adventure, those two. Oh, and hey, don't forget to give this video a like. Before Robert Downey Jr. and Marissa Tomei shared movies in the MCU together, including Civil War and Spider-Man Homecoming, both starred in a biographical comedy film about the British comedian Charlie Chaplin. Robert Downey Jr. playing the titular character himself, and Marissa Tomei as Mabel Normand, another popular star of the silent films era. The two were even dating each other at the time and starred in 1994's Only You. Aww. Happy Hogan, played by Jon Favreau in the Iron Man trilogy, as well as Spider-Man, starred alongside Black Widow herself, Scarlett Johansson, in the 2014 movie Chef. I have this one, and it's actually really good. Oh, and Robert Downey Jr.'s in this one as well. MCU actors Chris Evans, Dejan Hansu, Corey Stoll, and Ming-Na Wen all share important roles in the 2009 movie Push. Chris, of course, plays the lead good guy Nick in Push, and obviously is Captain America. We know Dejan as the bad guy in Push, as well as Guardians of the Galaxy and Captain Marvel. Corey Stoll plays Agent Mac in Push, and Damon Cross in Ant-Man, the main villain, and Ming-Na Wen has the role of Emily Wu in Push, and Agent May in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. While not technically sharing any movies or screen time together, they're still all in the MCU, which makes Push a pretty nifty movie to watch if you're an MCU fan. Also not actually in the same MCU movie is young Howard Stark actor Dominic Cooper, who plays Howard Stark in Captain America and the TV show Agent Carter, shares a role in the movie Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter with Falcon actor Anthony Mackie. Community is one of my favorite TV shows ever, along with Walking Dead and Sight. Many of these episodes were written and directed by the Russo brothers. So it's just a perfect fit for some of these actors to make their way into the MCU. For example, Danny Pudi's role of Abed Nadir makes a brief cameo appearance in the movie Winter Soldier. Jim Rash's character, the Dean, makes a brief appearance in Civil War. We are all pretty familiar with Donald Glover's Troy Barnes in Community, and his small but very important role in Spider-Man Homecoming. And honestly, I'm pretty sure he's going to make additional appearances in the MCU. One thing that totally flew by my radar, and I actually had to look this up after I started making this video, was Brie Larson's character of Abed's girlfriend in later seasons of Community. And of course we know Brie as Captain Marvel in the MCU. I've always hated Superman and his just absolutely ridiculous disguise as a pair of glasses. Like, come on, dummy, who are you fooling? Well, this may be just me, but Brie Larson's character in Community had me fooled because I didn't recognize her at all. So, well played, Clark Kent. Alright, now here's a bunch of movies rapid fire. Dave Bautista and Jeff Goldblum, Hotel Artemis 2018. Chris Pratt and Brie Larson, Lego Movie 2 2019. Chris Pratt and Anthony Mackie, 10 Years 2011. Theo Rossi and Tony Rivoli, Rivolari? I don't know. Lowriders 2016. Keith Urban and Chris Hemsworth, Star Trek 2008. Chris Evans and Brie Larson, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World 2010. Seriously guys, this one is so good, please go watch it, it's the best. Tom Clementine and Elizabeth Olsen in Ingrid Goes West. Merle and Michonne from The Walking Dead. Nice. Michael Rooker and Sylvester Stallone in Cliffhanger 1993. While the MCU may be the first to have a massive multi-movie universe, it's not the first multi-movie universe to exist, and frankly, some of these other movie properties merge actors with the MCU pretty dang well. For example, the Jurassic Park universe. Jeff Goldblum and Sam Neill from Thor Ragnarok also share roles in the original Jurassic Park trilogy. We also know Sam Neill, Taika Waititi, and Rachel House from the movie Hunt the Wilderpeople, which is, oh my goodness, it's so good. Please go watch it. We all know Chris Pratt as Star-Lord in the MCU, and Vincent D'Onofrio, I don't know, as Wilson Fisk in Daredevil. And they also share screen time and roles together in Jurassic World as well as the Magnificent Seven. So that's pretty cool. Alright, now we got Star Wars. Benicio del Toro, Forrest Whitaker, Natalie Portman and Paul Bettany, Andy Serkis and Lupita Nyong'o, Donald Glover, and of course Sam Jackson. Did I miss any? I may have, just let me know. Alright, now it's time for the franchise that shares the most actors with the MCU than any other movie property, and of course I'm talking about Lord of the Rings. To start things off is Elven royalty, because when elves go bad, they go MCU bad. This of course includes Lee Pace, Hugo Weaving, and Cate Blanchett. Also, Martin Freeman, Richard Armitage, Liv Tyler, Benedict Cumberbatch, Andy Serkis, Evangeline Lilly, Karl Urban, David Gwyneth, and that Wormtongue apparently is in the MCU somewhere. His real name is Brad Dourif, and he's in an episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Also, Martin Freeman and Benedict Cumberbatch star in Sherlock, so these guys are definitely Cumber buddies. Now it's time for a bonus round. Well, really quick before we get started, I just wanted to say thank you first and foremost, and I just want to let you know how freaking long this video took. Just there was of course the year or so it took to just notice and observe all these movies and to write this stuff down, but then there's writing the script, there's recording the audio, there's curating the photos, there's animating the photos, there's editing and watching everything through several times to make sure it works well. We're talking like 8 to 10 plus hours for this video. Blah. So thank you. First and foremost, actors Paul Bettany and Jennifer Connelly, who are known for the AI Jarvis and Karen, are married in real life. By the way, Karen is the voice of Spider-Man's AI suit. We also have some MCU double dippers, mainly Martin Starr, who is Peter Parker's debate teacher, who previously had a small role in 2008's The Incredible Hulk as a computer geek, and he also has a small role in Community as also a debate teacher, which is pretty cool. Then there's Alfre Woodard, who plays one of the main villains in Season 1 of Luke Cage, as well as a disgruntled mom in Civil War that kind of kicks off Tony's resolve to go and fix things. There's also Enver oh gosh, I don't know. He has a small role as a police officer in The Avengers and is a series regular in Agent Carter. Lara Haddock first appears in the MCU as a woman who wants Captain America's autograph. She later shows up again as Peter Quill's mom. Sean Gunn, brother of James Gunn, is the Ravager Kraglin in Guardians of the Galaxy, as well as the body of Rocket Raccoon, which is awesome. Matt Gerald has a role in the one-shot All Hail the King as a prison inmate and is a series regular in Daredevil. Benedict Cumberbatch, of course, plays the amazing hero Doctor Strange, but surprisingly, he also plays the villain Dormammu in the same movie. Meanwhile, Tony Curran plays a bad guy in Daredevil Season 2. However, he also has a brief cameo as Odin's father. In Thor 2, The Dark World, Kenneth Choi made his MCU debut as Jim Morita, a member of the Howling Commandos in the first Captain America movie, and later shows up again as Peter Parker's principal, the grandson of Jim Morita. Wow, that was quite the list, but did I miss anything? Probably, maybe. Let me know in the comments, and thank you again for watching.